Tiasie, nimdie hu hia pa, knowledge is power. Nimdie eye tumi. Nti unya baabi a ya hyeche nimdie na enyeje sika akoje. Ohu baabi mienu ha ya hyeche sika, ha ya hyeche nimdie a tumi dika na kokoje nimdie. Knowledge is power, because with knowledge, you'll be able to make money, make power, everything. Because knowledge is power. And indeed, such great men of old, and yes, our arrangement is seeing now you do so up to now. Until see at the enemy say days nankasa the first day of the week, Sunday. Okay? The first day of the week is Sunday, and your Monday. By them say we are sitting in no. Ya evolve up to point to be so Sunday you quite sorry until the Monday now then I say but the first day of the week sun it started with light. The sun comes out with a pungent energy, opens the week. Now course na Saturday so no Saturn then a powerful energy abe overshadow all the negativities within the week. That's how the whole creation is. So from Monday the sun opens up the week with that hot energy. That hot energy, the following day, as a moon, no baby cool it down. On a Monday, then on the Tuesday, as I say, you team has here now, you're seeking for victory because Abrabana Kasani or Kon a Yontokwa being a yako. Until I say has any imagine say a victory from the Tuesday, but for you to be able to achieve victory, without knowledge, intelligence, and very difficult for you. So Wednesday comes in with Mercury, or my ideas, knowledge, intelligence, a bit to me, the victory. Then with all these, we need spiritual assistance. We need spiritual energies. So Jupiter comes in with that spiritual kind of flair. Then yes, when you have the spiritual power to do things, now say we need love. You will end up abusing that spiritual energy. So on a Friday, Venus comes in with love, with compassion. And then Saturday, all the negative things that we experience within the week, Saturn comes in to eradicate everything. Then everything becomes beautiful. So this is the whole arrangement. Okay? This is the whole thing. Some of these things, you might not get it, but our deep knowledge, deep understanding. So we'll go through here. Please, so don't forget to share this video. Invite people. Number ne ko animu say me say en hit 500 corner fe takes off for some more there, but more. Okay, so let me just repeat this thing again. Me say the first day of the week, and Monday, Sunday, but because of we are say how our evil world drew na do na kwa started on Sunday, and until na be say Sunday ni dey weekday. Weekend ame yenko ba bia na mo Monday de yen sha ase se ye be yeden ye be ko adwuma. Okay, and nti empayinfo omo hye days ni already this energy has been there in existence since creation, but say empayinfo no be yes arrangements she mu kire yen say that ye din kan we na wo ho etosimi we na wo ni na ye nkrofo they were able to see the names of more that kind of energy in they're able to really understand the reality. And I want to 2 days from Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Instead of making the first of the week, was a name after the sun. Because these seers, these mystical people, they knew say we are no and they be now okay no. The sun opens up the week. The man didn't say the day of the sun, Sunday. No one is there are many things you need to understand. There are do's and don'ts when it comes to the sun. And into one do's and don'ts on a Sunday. There's some energy to it because already it's like you are swimming along the current. Okay. So first day of the week, your Sunday, because they saw say or the sun that was in charge of the first day. Okay. I say it is in the Bible that the first day of the week is Sunday. No. Sunday, Monday was never in the book. All these new Bibles, no. The original Bible, first day of the week, second day of the week. Until I say, adechi na ade san da yedi nkan adechi ade to mienu sa the Sunday ni aka nyina na ye New Translation of the Bible no na sa no mani nyina ebom. Why? So the first day of the week, and who say a sun no ne hweso. Sa de ayemfa sa da no fan to wia no Sunday. Then the second day of the week, these seers, these mystics, these astrologers, these powerful people, so say second day of the week, we are no vessel. I mean, a bosome and a vessel. Until you name the second day, after the moon, until your friend say the moon's day or Monday, the day of the moon. And then with their own analysis, they also know or saw say a yeda etoso miensana a third day of the week, and so no a mass and an vessel. So not that time, you one day to your watch a Tuesday. Until that day, mass, the mass planet, the rap on all the material universe, and that's a way Earth hand a Tuesday. So ye name after the Tuesday, so ye Tuesday, the day of Tuesday. The name of Tuesday, the day of Tuesday. So Tuesday. Then the source said the fourth day of the week, and a planet the friend Mercury, and a rule on that day. The event Wednesday, the day of Mercury. Then the fifth day, or who say a Thursday, Thursday is ruled by Jupiter. Then the sixth day of the week, the source say it's Venus, and a rule. That's the sixth day, and the last day of the week is who say a Saturn, and a rule. So Sunday by the sun, Monday by the moon, Tuesday by Mars, Wednesday by Mercury, Thursday by Jupiter, Friday by Venus, and then Saturday by Saturn. So when they move in answer, but I mean true. So that make the beginning when you know meaning and yakwa Friday. Sadia biana ano abu like anything that is covered. If you want to open data, when you are there very hot, you'll be able to penetrate into any sealed substance. So the whole week, is opened up by the sun. That is the first day of the week, sun. So sun opens the week with maximum energy, passionate energy, energy of heat. The Sunday, you're very hot. The energy, a high, a very high level of energy. A bit the whole week, Now Sunday, Sunday be a week, area. That momentum should not be carried on throughout the whole week. So there must be a personality here. Obetimia calm it down the energy of the sun. So the second day, now you're ruled by the moon. The moon is direct opposite of the sun. So when the sun is bringing so much hot energy, the moon brings cold energy or calm energy to calm down the sun. So we enter the week Sunday with a very, very hot, passionate energy. But that energy, because it is sustaining itself throughout the whole week, it is not very safe for us. So the moon comes in on the second day and calms situation down. Okay. I just say Ubufu be now you there with passion too much. One way you are better coin. One way you are better coin. Until starting to be with ambition. Now you have to relax and then try to pave way with intelligence. And get a bad mistake. So now the moon comes in to calm situation down. So now we can use our real nerve, our real emotion to do things. Yes, sir. That's the second day of the week. Then the third of the week, Mars comes in. Mars represents battle or represents war because so as we are entering into this week, we need to have the vision of victory. And before victory can come, as I say, we will fight. So now the third day of the week, Mars comes in with the agenda of victory. And victory can only be achieved when we are ready to fight. We are ready to battle. So on the third day of the week, that's when we start battling with many things. Until the week, first day of the week, be a Sunday, what we Monday now back office. So I said no my a little bit calm though, but Sunday no, I mean Tuesday now so when one say adwuma da ho nya asenketo we was say me yering before Friday, so that kind of energy to overcome all the obstacles within the week, on Tuesday and kasa and as I energy about so Nana, you are a good teacher, thank you. Okay, thank you very much. So on the Tuesday mass enters in with the agenda of victory, and for victory to be achieved one must fight, because abranka say your. So that's Tuesday and I say within the week now 3 days per week soon I need to become successful within the ABCD. So on a Tuesday, because of the energy of the mass, we are able to identify way like that on that very day. So now we want to achieve victory. Because of that, we have to fight. But any battle without intelligence, without knowledge, that battle cannot be won. Okay? So the 4th day, Mercury comes in and tells you, say yes, you started a week with that energy. Later, you have to calm down so that you'll be able to become a little bit equipoised in the mind for you to know what to do. And now on the 3rd day, now you have the vision of becoming victorious. Because when we say we are saying but you cannot become victorious without intelligence. So that's when Mercury comes in. Mercury comes in with a lot of intelligence, a lot of research, a lot of analysis to help you to be able to become victorious based on the energy of the mass. But you have to do that with the intrinsic beliefs of Mercury. So now, when we say yes, you need victory. Yes. Now when we say you need a lot of high level of intelligence to be able to achieve victory. But Thursday comes in and Jupiter tells you, say, no matter how strong you think you are, you cannot do things when you need spiritual energy to back you for you to become victorious. So Jupiter comes in Thursday with spiritual energy to energize you, to equip you with understanding of mystical energy, to be able to help you achieve that goal now. So on Thursday is when Jupiter comes in with that flare of spirituality, mysticism, mystical energy to support you. And as soon as Obi Benya to me, Obi Benya power no. If that power is not controlled with love and compassion, that person will end up destroying himself and others. Okay? As God took 6 days to create everything and rested on the 7th day, which is the Sabbath. So now, on a Thursday, the 5th, that's the 5th day, no, this 4th day, Jupiter comes in with a spiritual flare, spiritual energy. That energy help us. But when we have spiritual energy, and if you have spiritual energy and that energy is not controlled with love or by love, obey a mistake. So on a Friday, that is 6th day of the week, Venus comes in with that flare of love, compassion, care, so that that spiritual energy that Jupiter brought in will not be misused. So on that Friday, love, compassion begins to guide you to see, said the opposite in Then on a Saturday, throughout the whole period, from beginning of the year week, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, any negative energy, our actions, our inactions, some of them were not very good. There were a lot of bad things coming in. So on that Saturday, Saturn comes in to give us judgment. Okay? Saturn gives us judgment, or a very fair. Within the week, say Papa, Saturn will bless us with positive energy. Say Bonia, Saturn will offer us with some harsh kind of punishment. So everything comes in combination. Our Saturday, then Saturn will be a judge and then judge you based on what you did within the whole week.